Texas and California are two of the best weather states in the United States. No wonder many people want to know the cost of living in Texas versus that of California. Here we compiled the list of 5 most important things people often compare between these two states. 1. The living wage in California versus Texas. In Texas, a living wage for a single adult is $11.74 an hour. A single adult with 2 children would have to earn $27.83 an hour to make ends meet at the living wage level. With 2 children, it is expected that a single earner makes $50,795 a year in their career. Texas is clearly the better off the two states to raise a family in. Living in California over Texas means a single earner must make an additional $15,000 a year. An adult in California with 2 children is expected to earn $37.46 per hour. In Texas, raising a family is considerably easier than in California. 2. Housing costs. The cost of a home in Texas is drastically cheaper than owning a home in California. The average cost of a home in the U.S. is $231,000. A home costs 60% more in California compared to Texas. In Texas, the median home price is only $195,000, which is lower than the national average. This means on average homes are about $36,000 cheaper in Texas compared to the national average. This is a huge advantage for Texans. In California, the median home price explodes to $552,800. That means California's homes are $321,000 more than the national average, which is like paying for 2 homes in Texas. This is perhaps the largest deal breaker when considering California over Texas. 3. The economy and overall cost. California has a vibrant and robust economy. In fact, California has the largest economy in the United States. If the Golden State were a sovereign nation, it would be the 5th richest in the world. The economic opportunities of California are bountiful. Texas is an economic powerhouse as well. If the Lone Star State were a sovereign nation, it would be the 10th richest in the world. When you compare economies, both are attractive places to buy a home and run a business in. However, when looking to Texas, it can be easy to see the cheaper costs of living and conclude it is the state for you. The minimum wage in California is $12, whereas it is only $7.25 in Texas. This disparity means wildly different things to business owners, workers, young people, and the elderly looking to supplement their income. Sales tax in Texas ranges from 6.25% to 8.25%. In California, the sales tax ranges from 7.25% to 10.25%. This means Californians can pay up to 4% more in sales taxes, which means large purchases like home appliances and cars can actually cost you quite a bit more money in California. Texas and California are both car-based economies where driving is essential in certain areas. The cost of regular gasoline averages out to $1.88 in Texas, whereas the cost of regular gasoline in California averages out to $3.20 with a 50.5-cent tax per gallon. Electricity is cheap in places like El Paso and San Antonio where power monopolies exist. However, in deregulated areas, Texans pay considerably more for their power and air conditioning in the summertime. The average cost of a utility bill in California is $101, whereas in Texas it averages out to $122. Texas wins out for the elderly when it comes to state income tax. There is no state income tax in Texas. This is a huge benefit for retirees. The state income tax in California is amongst the highest in the nation. However, a small concession is that the property tax in California is below the national average. 4. Safety. The cost of safety and peace of mind is incalculable. It is important to know the risk of living in the Golden State, as well as that the Lone Star State. With increased population comes increased crime and the emotional costs associated with it. Neither Texas nor California fare well when compared to the national averages for violent crime. But their numbers do not portray either place as a combat zone. Texas has a violent crime rate of 410.9 per 100,000 people. California has a crime rate of 447.4 per 100,000 people. Texas is statistically safer than California overall. The safest city in California is Danville and the safest city in Texas is Fulshear. Do not let the crime rates scare you away, as there are plenty of safe cities in both states. 5. Education. Unfortunately, attending universities usually costs money. What is the cost of education in California and Texas? In Texas, for the 2020-2021 school year, it cost about $36,880 for tuition and fees at a private university. The average private university cost in California is $32,964. Attending a private school in California is about $4,000 cheaper than in Texas on average, which can amount to $16,000 in educational savings. Texas for in-state residence college ran about $10,440 for state colleges on average. In California, the UC system of schools averaged out to $12,570 in system-wide tuition and fees per year for a full-time undergraduate student. The cost of attending college in the Cal State system is $5,742 for the base tuition and campus fees per semester. A year of a state school in Texas runs about $10,824, which makes them pretty different.